Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from KOVOL. This is the KOVOL Sprint 120 watt power delivery 4-port desktop charger. You can check it out on Amazon, and of course I'll have that link in the description below where you can check it out. Now this is a really nice desktop charging unit that you can place either on your desktop near your PC where you would normally charge a bunch of devices, or in a common area in your house if you have several people in a larger family that have several devices. It does offer some really nice features to it, so let's get into this and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything that you get once you get it out of the box. Obviously, you're going to get the main unit itself, a charging cable, and a user guide, so you can reference this if you need to. Now, it does have some specs on the back here, and I do want to go over these and leave these up so that if you need to reference them, you can come back to this point in the video and pause it and read them for yourself. But you can see the input is going to be 100 to 240 volts at 50 to 60 hertz. 2.5 amps max, and then you have your power delivery outputs or USB type C's, which will do 5 volts 3 amps, 9 volts 3 amps, 15 volts 3 amps, or 20 volts 5 amps, 100 watts max per port. So if you're using one power delivery port, you can get up to 100 watts. If you're using two or both of them, you'll get 60 watts at a time. And then you have your two QC Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 ports that max out at 18 watts apiece. Now looking at this, we do have that two-prong to two-prong power adapter, and then you have the unit itself. This is a very solid unit, very nicely built, some matte finish on here. You can see on the back, that's where you're going to plug it in, and on the front, you're going to have all of your ports, your USB Type-C on the right, and of course your Quick Charge 3.0 on the left. So you've got a wide variety to be able to charge multiple devices in a single shot here. Now this is really good if you have like the MacBook Pro. You're going to get up to 100 watts on a single USB Type-C. Should take you about 1.7 hours, they quote, to totally recharge that MacBook Pro. Now if you want to do two of them, you can also do two of them via power delivery or USB Type-C, and you'll get 60 watts max on splitting up those two ports. On the other side, you have the QC ports that max out at 18 watts apiece, so you can plug in two iPhones or an iPad Pro or whatever your ecosystem is. I happen to use Samsung, so we're going to use some Samsung devices in this test real quick, and I'll show you exactly what happens when we hook things up. So now I've got everything set up here. I'm going to need to start with the QC or the Quick Charge 3.0 port on the left-hand side of the unit. It maxes out at 18 watts, which means I should be getting fast charging on my Samsung S21 Ultra. To get super fast charging, I would need 25 watts, so I can use one of the USB Type-C ports or power delivery ports to get that. So as you can see, I'm getting fast charging here, so it'll only take a few moments to top that off. Now I do want to test again with multiple devices, of course, because that's your usual use case scenario here. And I do have a Tab S7 from Samsung that supports super fast charging as well for anything over 25 watts. So we're going to use the power delivery or USB Type-C port to plug this in, and we should get super fast charging on this tablet here, so you can see that we can be doing multiple devices at the same time. Now just as a side note, I tested this with up to 4 devices, didn't have any problems whatsoever. The KOVOL does a great job at not overheating or heating up at all, really, and I didn't have any problems with that. It's got its built-in overheating protection, the circuit protection, everything that you could want out of this as far as protections are built right into the charger. You can see on my Tab S7 now I am doing super fast charging on the power delivery side. Again, you can get up to 60 watts per port if you are using both of the USB Type-Cs, so that's far more than what my Tab S7 can handle. But again, if you have a MacBook Pro, you can get up to 100 watts on one port, or you can do two MacBook Pros at 60 watts apiece on the power delivery side. So if I wanted to just hook up my phone instead of just the Tab S7, I should be able to get super fast charging on my phone using this side, because obviously that maxes out at 25 watts as well. So you're going to pretty much be able to max out most of your devices here. Now, of course, I'm at 100% because I left it in fast charging and I'm already set up and ready to go. So overall, I think KOVOL did a great job on this. I really like the fact that I can charge up to 4 devices. I like the fact that I can put this in either on my desktop, where I have all my devices usually, or if I have a family with a lot of different people that need multiple devices charged, you can put this in a common area as well. If you have higher end devices that need more wattage, you can get to 60 watts a piece and faster charge. Things like a MacBook Pro or an iPad Pro, those types of things if you're in the Apple side of things. And now with the S22 coming out, they're going to be supporting 45 watts, so I'll be able to use this since they're probably not going to include a charger. So overall, this is a really solid offering from KOVOL. So there you go. That's my review of the KOVOL Sprint 120 watt power delivery 4-port desktop charger. Again, you can pick it up on Amazon. I'll have that link in the description below. At the time of this review, I think it's about $99, but what you get for it is a lot of usage as far as multiple devices. So if you have multiple MacBooks or very power hungry devices, then this is a desktop charger that's going to really work for that type of scenario. Being able to charge up to 4 devices at a time, has all its built-in protections in it, and really delivers a high volume of power for such a compact device. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this device, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because that always helps me out, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.